Hey y'all, it's Anime Kamen, and today I'm going to be reviewing episode 1 of Watashi Nouryoku wa Heikinchi de te Itta yo ne. Episode 1. I ain't not going to remember that name, and I won't even... Hell, by the time I finish live reacting and reviewing this fucking atrocity that I witnessed just a few minutes ago, I'ma forget this probably existed tomorrow. And let me explain why. This isekai anime is fucking god awful, and let me explain why. For one, the script treats the audience as if they're fucking dumbasses, and that's what really pissed me off. Because when they explain the circumstances as to why our main character was transported into the isekai world, that she saved the life of this girl and the truck crashed into her, and then when she got transported, she, by this one dude into the isekai world, she desired to be average, but she's actually overpowered because the strongest thing in that isekai world is an elder dragon, so she's actually still overpowered because it's half the power of the elder dragon, because the weakest creature has no power and the elder dragon has almost limitless power, so she's still overpowered regardless. Well, stuff like that, they try to present into a humorous sequence. In a way, they presented it in the worst possible way as an exposition dump. Because literally she's just talking to the screen and I'm just thinking, y'all, they could have just as easily presented this information by having her being transported into the isekai world in the first sequence. So that way, it wouldn't feel like an unnatural exposition dump. But no, it fell into the trap means that a lot of isekai fall into, where they treat their audience as if they were idiots that cannot comprehend information. So they literally made a gag, but at the cost of destroying any semblance of plot flow, you know? And then they do it again, where there's actually this epic sequence where where our main character Mao was gonna take on this kidnapper of girls, where this woman just wants to have a harem of girls and all that. And she was about to have a beast of pop, and I was like, alright, this could be funny. But no, her cutesy mascot creature interrupts, mentioning how strong she is, quantifying it by numbers, and explaining why she has all this power. And I'm just like... Because for the most part, this episode was just boring. I probably would have enjoyed this episode is if I would have been buzzed by drinking tequila. That's probably the only way I would have enjoyed this fucking trash. But since I wasn't, I was literally witnessing the boredom before the very screen, and I was just like, just get onto it already. And it's a shame because in the moment where our main character is powering up because her breast size was mentioned to be extremely small, I was kind of getting a laugh, but then that momentum was destroyed when you have the mascot talking. And then afterwards, the follow through of her defeating the bad guy in this episode was just a faraway still shot that was animated like fucking crap. I'm like, wow, this is a fun animation, because almost every other isekai anime that's come out this year has had better animation than this. So this anime is not even as well animated as its contemporaries in this season, let alone some of the really great isekai that have come out in the last 3 years. So it even fucks that up. So yeah. And then aside from this episode treating its audience like a dumbasses, this episode try to like be kind of like a parody of isekai, but it failed for the most part because it kind of fell into the same cliches that isekai did. Like, for example, you have the same typical jokes, like when a main character bumps into the chest of another woman, it happens just like in a lot of other isekais. When on occasions a main character bumps into the girl's chest, but instead of it being like a male character bumping in the chest of a tsundere character being hit, it's just a girl character bumping in the chest of another girl. And that's it. I mean, yeah, there's no girl being hit, but that doesn't make it funny. It's just like, okay, I've seen this shit in isekai, harems, ecchi, hentai. Come on, anime, throw some new shit at me. Throw something I haven't seen before. I've seen this shit so many fucking times. I was just fucking bored. And then on top of being cliched as fuck, I mean, what else? I mean, the anime tries to like make the twist that our main character isn't super strong. I mean, it doesn't make the twist. Or it tries to like make a joke that our main character doesn't want to be super powered, yet she's super overpowered. It tries to make that. But the thing about this is this woman is still overpowered, so I can't really get much of a laugh in regards to her circumstances, you know? So that's why all these jokes fall flat. It tries to parody isekai, but it does the same shit as isekai. Overpowered characters, terrible exposition dumps, and yeah, just shit of that nature. The characters, I don't give a fuck about them. Literally, the main character, Mile, I mean, I guess does a decent job of giving her some characterization because she's selfless, because she's sacrifices her life to save this little girl when she was isekai there to the setting. So I guess there's that. Then there's, I mean, I guess she's good-natured and that's about it. And she's self-conscious about her body, but that's about it though. You only get singular traits. You don't get much pizzazz with the personality. Then there's this red-haired chick and this knight with the fucking blonde hair and blue eyes. I could nah. Literally, there's not really much to say about these characters. Aside from the knight is a selfish character and acts like all knights. You know, protects shit and all that. The red-haired chick is just a mage that does shit. I honestly, they have no personality, so what am I saying? Why even trying to explain shit? They've only got a singular trait. Hell, I remember their character designs more than their fucking personalities. That's how you know these characters are fucking bad. The art and animation. The art was trash. Aside from maybe the main design of the main character and the mage chick and the knight, everything else was fucking garbage. I say garbage. And hell, there were moments where the background art was so drippy. There was like a sequence where this chick with the broomstick in the background wasn't even moving her arms and she was just there for 20 seconds and I'm like, yo, instead of paying attention to what's coming out of the words of the main character, I'm paying attention more to the background art as to like, why did they even draw that the animators? They should have not even drawn that then. Save themselves some time instead of making it look fucking awkward. I prefer a desolate background than a background full of dirt, you know? So, animation was trash. Art was trash. The only thing decent was voice performances and that's it, but I wasn't even impressed. And the ED shit. I don't even remember if this sack of shit even had an opening. I don't even give a shit. I'm not even gonna fucking bother looking up if it had an opening. I just know it had an ED. And it was fucking literally the camera panning vertically. I'm like, oh wow, such innovation. Such mastery of animation. No it isn't. God, no. This is awful. And what else? No, that's it. I'm gonna rate this episode a 3 out of 10. All right, y'all. I'm calling it a day. Don't watch this isekai. There are better isekais this season, like Hatage. That's way better than this shit. The isekai with the one with like the heroes overly cautious. That's better. Watch those two if y'all want to see isekai. That's funny. This shit, throw in the trash, and I'm done. Y'all can share this review if y'all want to, or share it, like or dislike. Honestly, don't even give a shit. This fucking episode, fucking, it made me stop giving a shit. Shit. Alright, y'all, have a great and safe day, though. Thank you so much for watching my review of this episode. Hopefully, the next 3 animes that premiere this season are better than this. Alright, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Have a great and safe day. Bye-bye.